Welcome friends, Troubadour Yoga and Fitness. Here's a quick and easy yoga routine to relax your back. Let's do it. Come down to your mat and let's right away just sit back and down. Knees bent, shoulder blades open, and try to find contact points with the floor. Take a moment to check in with your back and feel where are any points which are grabbing or holding. Put one hand on your chest and one hand on your belly. And very easily start to move your hips from side to side, just massaging the lower back. Good. Now put your hands on the floor and do the same thing with your shoulders. I'm making little tiny swimming movements with my shoulders, encouraging the back to relax and flatten out against the floor. Good. And now press the heels down and press the lower back into the mat, lifting the seat very slightly off the mat, just finding contact with the lower back and the floor, and go side to side very gently. And stretch your left leg out long and bring your right knee into your chest. And then curl up very slowly, very gently, and back down. Transition to clasping behind the thigh, straighten the leg as far as you can, and then bring it back towards the center. And release that leg. Other side, squeeze the knee in, little tiny sit up. Head back down, clasp behind the thigh, extend up straight, pressing through your heel. And release that leg. Good. Roll over to your side and come up and make your way to a cross-legged position and start making our favorite circles around the spine, warming up the hips, releasing the lower back. And switch directions, please. Good. Switch the cross of the ankles. Repeat the circling. Switch directions. Great. Now come into cobbler's pose. Very easily lean forward. Not coming down too far yet, just warming up. Now start straightening your back a little bit so it's not completely rounded over. And then come back. Come into the shin box position. So one leg is parallel to the edge of the mat, the other leg is folded. And side bend over towards the side where the leg is facing back. And then release. Bring yourself parallel with the edge of the mat, and slowly come down. So we're not forcing this twist, we're just finding the easy rotation, approaching the tension, and letting the muscles melt around that tension. Good. Come back up. And now press into your backhand. Lift the hips off the ground and stretch, 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 bringing yourself around to the center. Good. Release. Let's do the other side. So switching the shin box, setting yourself up, and then side bend. And then back to center, sitting tall. Rotate so that you're parallel with the mat. And come down slow. Good. Make your way back up. Press into the backhand. Lift the hips off the ground and stretch. Stretching away and then more towards the center and backwards. And release. Good. Come again to the cross-legged position. Inhale up. And exhale and fold yourself over. Keep breathing, feeling your lower back expanding. And then slowly walk your hands back up. Inhale the chest high and exhale, twisting to your right. Very good. Back to center. Tall spine, twist to the left. Great. Back to center. Switch the cross of the feet. Inhale tall and fold forward. Good. Locking the hands in. Inhale tall. Twist to your right. Very good. Back to center. Tall spine. And twist to the left. Very good. Back to center. And come onto all fours. And arch your back into cat, or rather cow pose. And then release back to child's pose. Very deliberately breathe into your lower back. Feel the expansion there. Feel the release of the muscles. Good. All right. So now we're going to flow through these two positions. So we're inhaling up to cow Exhaling, arching the spine to cat and sitting back to child's pose. And then inhaling up to cow, so moving slowly and delicately, rounding and exhaling, down to cat, to child. Inhaling up to cow, rounding and arching the spine as we transition through cat and all the way back down to child. Do it 3 more times at your own pace. Working with the breath. Inhaling as you expand. Exhaling as you contract and fold. Good. And return to child's pose. Hang out here for a moment. And roll your head from side to side. Let the floor take the weight of your head. And as you roll, you may feel some of the stretch of this head rolling refer itself all the way down your spine. Good. Walk the hands in a little bit. Come up to all fours, and then take your left hand, thread the needle, lay the shoulder flat on the ground, and then extend the right foot out at a diagonal. Hang out here, and if you feel like you would like to intensify the stretch, walk your top hand around so the palm is on the floor by your head, and then roll your head so the back of your skull is on the floor, and you're looking straight up at the ceiling. Good. Slowly unravel. Let's do the other side. So right hand, thread the needle, laying the shoulder down, palm up. Kick the left foot out. Working with tension and relaxation here. You can rock a little bit if you need to. And then walking the hand around, rolling so the back of the skull is on the ground and your eyes are gazing straight up at the ceiling. Super. Back to center. Back to all fours. Turn your toes under and press back to downward facing dog. Breathing. Extending your shoulders. And now drop your knees down, come to child's pose. And let's repeat this head rolling movement, but this time rocking from the waist to look under each elbow, underneath each elbow. So my head maintains contact with the floor as I roll, and my back gently twists from side to side to open up my elbows alternately like a window flap. Good. Drop the elbows down and glide forward. Knees, chest, and chin coming up to cobra. Squeeze your glutes ever so gently and twists at the waist here. Good. Now glide back. Repeat the head rolling. Drop the elbows. Glide forward, knees, chest, and chin. Coming up to cobra. Very gently wiggling the spine. Moving the hips. Back down. Gliding back to child's pose. One last time, repeating this twisting head rolling movement. And then drop the elbows. Glide forward. Up to cobra. Wagging back and forth, and then returning to child's pose, this time with the toes under, stretching through the shoulders and extending again to downward facing dog. Keep lifting the tailbone up. Keep pressing the shoulders open and away. One last big inhalation. And then exhale, drop your knees to the floor. Cross your ankles and sit through. And come into staff pose. Press your knuckles or your palms down into the ground. Lift your chest tall as you straighten your legs. Actively pull your toes back towards your knees. And then relax. Scoot your seat forward. Roll down slow. Bring your feet in right next to your glutes. Knees facing in towards each other. And then with a gentle inhalation, come up into a little half bridge, walking your shoulder blades under. And release. Stretch your knees, your hands between your knees, letting your middle back be massaged a little bit by this posture. And then return back down. Another bridge, walking the shoulders under. You may clasp your fingers this time. Roll the shoulders a little bit more. Keep lifting, pressing the hips skyward. And release. Down. Reaching between the knees, lifting the shoulders slightly off of the mat. And roll down. And one last time, bridge. And release. Stretch your left leg out. Bring your right knee in. Clasp behind the thigh and point the foot straight up. And now do a little tiny sit-up, staring straight at your knee, releasing your lower back. Good. Other side, bring the knee in. Squeeze it for a second, then transition to clasping. Straighten the leg. Little sit up, looking directly at your knee. And then release back down. Release that leg. Bring the other knee in and make a twist across your body. Back to center. Squeeze the knee in one more time. Release that leg. Other side, drawing the knee in, twisting. Back to center. Squeeze the knee in. Relax that leg along the ground. Check back in with your back. Feel if any of the tension spots that you identified earlier have started to relax at all. Encourage them to do so even more by wiggling on the mat, feeling if you can find these points of contact with the floor. And breathe. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you found this video helpful, please like, share, subscribe, and see you next time on the mat.